Can't even swing in this way, so that's fine. Yeah, now we have both Phoenix. Look at this. Sunstreak Phoenix in the top 500 Mythic. I mean, that's pretty good. Auto pay. These are going to keep coming back and back and back and back. All right. These Phoenix keep coming back, though. As long as these Phoenixes keep coming back, I mean, I know that's tapped, but it's just a lot of power there. So how sick, man. Sunstreak Phoenix. This card is not a meme. They give us a good game. This is a really good game, man. Good game. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man to Man, and today we got a juicer for it. Before we dig into the deck, make sure to leave a like. The button looks just like this, and it does help out the channel tremendously. I know it's pretty cliche. Go ahead and join our Discord in the link below, and let's dive right into this. Before we dive into this, I mean, this may or may not be the last deck I put out until Thunder Junction. Again, if you want, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to really make these decks really funky, especially with this. We'll get into it. I'm really trying to make these decks funky because I know that pretty soon the big streamers are going to be able to have their Thunder Junction stuff here. I'm not big enough to get in, unfortunately, so I'm really trying to make these as spicy as possible. So I'm actually going the total other way. If you notice, between yesterday and today, I'm going the complete other way. We're going like really old school with these Innistrad cards here, just because to kind of just really switch it up for the Thunder Junction people that unfortunately we don't get to be a part of it, but it is what it is. I understand. I'm not a big channel. I wish I was. Hit the like button. Nevertheless, let's go in for the Sunstreak Phoenix, man. If it's neither day nor night, it becomes day when it comes onto the battlefield. Cool. It's actually pretty interesting that it does not technically have a day bound or whatever. Yeah, it's actually just, yeah, it's kind of weird how it's worded, but either way, whenever it becomes night or day, blah blah, or vice versa, you can pay 2, and if you do, return it from your graveyard to the battlefield untapped. So this thing, or tapped, sorry, not untapped, tapped. It does come in tapped, but it's okay because we're not running this in like an aggro shell. This is a Grixis mid-range shell, and I absolutely love it. So if you notice, we're kind of a little bit light on win conditions. So how do we actually win? Well, we can steal stuff. We got Decadent Dragon, we have Siphon Insight, and we have Outrageous Robbery. Now, what if these kind of like aren't good here? We're running 4 Steamcore Scholars. This card is so freaking good in this deck. I'm not joking you, because what you can do is whenever you enter the battlefield, draw 2 cards, and then you get to discard 2 cards unless you discard a card, instant or sorcery, which is kind of nice. You can get rid of like Go for the Throat, cut down March of Wretched Sorrow if you're playing against like control. You don't really need that creature removal. Or you can kind of get rid of like a negate. We have one random negate here. Siphon Insight has flashback, so you can ditch that to get flashback, and we don't really care. Or you can just get rid of the Sunstreak Phoenix, and you know that it's going to come back later. You know it's going to. Now, the reason we're running Grixis, obviously because the black. Daybound Graveyard Trespasser. Trespasser is just an excellent mid-range card in general, and it's got Daybound, and that is right. So now that you have Daybound, we also have the Celestus. And because, again, you can abuse the Daybound stuff here with the mechanics of the Phoenix, you can always have a way later in the game to make it, you know, day and night. So day and night, we do have the Sunstreak Phoenix, and I'm telling you, it's a little bit, it's gimmicky, but it kind of works. I'm not even joking you, and this is a very fun card. We also have Malcolm to kind of ditch the Phoenix. We have plenty of things with flashback. We have Outrageous Robbery to kind of steal some stuff here. Very nice. Of course, we're running Path of Peril, as long as Boros Convoke is a deck. I got a swift kick in the nads here, I'm not going to lie. Welcome back to Standard. I've been playing a lot of Alchemy, so I forgot how good Boros Convoke actually is. So we absolutely are running Path of Peril, but again, if it's useless, you just use the Steamcore Scholar, and it's it. It's it. You get rid of the stuff you don't need, make disappear. Absolutely love this. Underdogs. Yeah, this is just a Grixis mid-range pile featuring the Sunstreak Phoenix and some Steely type cards, and I absolutely love it. It works very well. I'm not joking you. It's pretty much... it's a sleeper. It's a banger. I like it. So, without further ado, consider joining the channel. That'll help me out as a content creator. Get ready to subscribe if you haven't, and let's get ready. Subscribe so that I can get into the next event, so I can get big enough. But let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Jibby XD, hello. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. It is pretty close. I think the cut down can save us here. On the draw, I'll be a little more nervous, but we're probably just have a cut down just because, you know, this is gonna get a little sweaty matchups. Oh, speaking of aggro, here's red, and there we go. There's a Swift Spear. Okay, there we go. They're gonna take 1 damage. That's okay. All right, Haunted Ridge. Ooh, there's our Sunstreak Phoenix. Very gimmicky card. But that's okay. Let's just go ahead and cut down this thing before they get going. All right. Again. So, okay, there we go. And a Baldarian Epic here. Okay, it's a little Epicure is usually not played in a whole lot of mono red. Usually Epicure is played in like the Boros Convoke decks, but maybe they are playing the Gleeful Demolition. If they do, we are playing Path of Peril, so we don't care. And thank God we get into a land there, because that could have been a little bit yucky. So let's just go in for our Steamcore Scholar. Big fan of alliteration on the channel here. See if we can get into our 4th land. Oh, we don't. That's okay. Let's get rid of our Phoenix. The Phoenix is like the perfect fodder for our Scholar. Perfect fodder. It's flying, takes care of the requirements, and we want it. And we don't really care. We don't really care if it's in the graveyard because we have different ways that we can do that. So, fully with fire, you get burned. I heard. All right, still on the hunt for land number 4. I don't want to miss a land drop, but we'll be okay. Another Epicure. Like I said, this doesn't seem to be Boros Convoke, and usually that's what they have Epicure for. Because I don't think Epicure runs that, but they are number 290, so maybe they know something that we don't. 15, and let's go. Cut down, we are going to miss our land drop here, which is unfortunate. I would love to be able to go for Dreams of Steel and Oil. If we could go for Dreams of Steel and Oil and just cut their last creature from their hand, which I'm assuming they have, ooh, this game would be looking pretty delicious, but now we got to sweat it out. Adversary, okay. So yeah, because if we didn't miss our land drop, Dreams of Steel and Oil, pretty much, I don't want to say would have solved the game, but it probably would have put this game on ice a little bit. Devastator, okay. We're down to 13 though. That's actually not that bad at all. So now we gotta make a decision. Like I said, Dreams of Steel and Oil. Let's go ahead and take. Ooh, see now that was pretty much a. That's not good. That's okay though. Now we just go for the cut down and hold up, make disappear. So we're fine. It's not a big deal. Alternatively, we could have just dropped another Scholar and then gone in for like the cut down or Dreams of Steel and Oil, but that's okay. Invasion, well, let's go ahead and make that disappear. Don't want that to happen. But now they have this in here's Warcrafting, which scares me a little. Just a little bit. So they can just kind of roast our Scholar here and dig into their deck, which I obviously don't love. Let's just do it. I don't really want to get rid of my Decadent Dragon, but let's go ahead and just do this. Oh, this is not often we do this. Not often. But in this case, I think we are better to just discard the 2 cards rather than the 1 here, so. Soaring City could end up saving us, so I guess we'll just keep that. Gonna be a grindy matchup here, though. 20 to 13, Feldon. I think we're gonna just block. Yeah, we're gonna give you 2 cards to dig into, but I don't love it, but I just want to prevent as much damage as possible. Scholar is just more of a blocker anyway here, so there we go. A Celestus. Okay, Celestus looking phenomenal here. I think I am going to drop the Soaring City. But now that it goes daytime, or yeah, now that the Celestus comes out, the Phoenix is in my graveyard. So yeah, I mean, fortunately, they're getting kind of flooded, which is always nice. But we missed our land drop on that Dreams of Steel and Oil, so I don't feel nearly as bad. So down to 11, but they're all out of resources there. They do have in here's Warcrafting, but let's go ahead and use this Decadent Dragon. And oh my god, they have a lot of land here. Sunstreak Phoenix, baby. Here we go. I'm paying. Let's do it. I know it comes in tapped, which obviously is not wonderful. Oh, and another one. That is glorious. Get all those Phoenix eyes. I don't know what the plural version is there, but let's just get them into the graveyard. Alright, now, yeah, let's just drop the Decadent Dragon. I obviously understand that they have that in Nahiri's Warcrafting, which kind of sucks, but, I mean, they're going to have to play it at some point, so let's just make it now, I guess? Adversary. Okay, it is nighttime, so let's see what they want to do here. Do they even really want to do this? Wow, they're going to do this, and are they going to play the fire in my face or the Phoenix? Wow, the Phoenix, okay. I mean, they can't even swing in this way, so that's fine. Yeah, now we have both Phoenix. Look at this. Sunstreak Phoenix in the top 500 Mythic. I mean, that's pretty good. Auto pay. These are going to keep coming back and back and back and back again. You got to love it. Outrageous Robbery, really. I think I do kind of like the Outrageous Robbery. Xander's Lounge. Okay. Let's drop you. I don't really want to go for Underdog. We have to lose life for the Underdog, which is not ideal. Do we want to swing in with the Decadent Dragon? We do get a treasure token, but 13 life. I don't know, it's actually pretty close. But they're going to hear it's Warcrafting me anyway. So I guess we'll just say no. take the action here. Getting a little floody, but that's okay. That's okay. I still think we are in the lead. Obviously, our Sunstreak Phoenix have to come in tapped, but they're not on top next turn. Here it is. Here's the Warcrafting. Okay. I mean, I don't think we really have an option, but it is nighttime. Swift Spear. I mean, this is still pretty bad, though. I mean, God, if they have like a Monstrous Rage, I mean, we are definitely not like looking super sexy here. And do we want to cycle this lounge or just go in for the robbery? Round 8. Okay, I mean, this is definitely a little grindy. Grindier than I'd like it to be, for sure. I think we're just going to have to do this. Maybe for 2. X equals 2. Maybe we can snag burn spells and just kind of get rid of their board. I mean, that would help. Devastator and a lightning strike. Okay, so there's a lightning strike. 1 life from the Celestus. Looking good. Make Disappear is actually kind of meh right now. I think let's waste no time. Let's just wait. Or not wait, excuse me. Alright. I do kind of just like the life gain that the Celestus brings us. Draw. Land. Nah. I mean, right now... Ooh, hold on. We actually don't have enough blue to go in for a Malcolm and a Make Disappear, so let's actually do this. Let's actually just put down a Shipwreck Devastator here just for the body. And I think we are going to have to be a little aggressive here. So, do I want to... Yeah, we're going to swing at least 1, and then keep 1 back. And the Celestus will go off yet again. And the life gain that we're getting off the Celestus is definitely nice versus Mono Red. Feldon. I don't love Feldon. Kamanu. Okay. What do I want to do here? We're definitely blocking you. Again, the Phoenix just comes back, so we don't care about that. And do I want to block the Feldon, like chump it? They also get 1, so we'll do this. Let's hedge our bets here a little bit. Another Make Disappear. Malcolm having Flash is very, very nice, obviously. I could manually just tick the Celestus. I think we'll do that. We get another Sunstreak Phoenix. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty nice. We'll go ahead and take it, I guess. Sure, yeah. Darkslick Shores. At this point, I think we'll get rid of 1 Make Disappear. I don't think 1's even going to be relevant. So now we have 1 Make Disappear and a Malcolm, depending on which one's better. And I think, man, this is close, but should we swing in? 16 to 19. Or 9, sorry. Not 19. If it was 19, I'd for sure swing in. But now... Gotta be a little careful here. Man, it feels passive. It feels passive. We'll pass. Passive pass. Alright, well. Ancestral Anger. Yeah, we're just gonna have to let that go. There's no point in really countering this, unfortunately. Next turn they will get Kamano as well, and a Bloodthirsty Adversary. Okay. Well, I could make Disappear. I think we're gonna have to make Disappear this thing, so we are gonna have to use the Casualty. I think I'm going to use the Phoenix instead of the Phoenix. The Phoenix can just come back, so I don't really care. And it was tapped out anyway. Can't pay double, so this is fine. They're effectively tapped out. I don't think they're going to pay this because I'm going to block the Feldon, and they're probably going to want mana. Yeah, I was going to say there's no point in paying this. But now if they want to swing all, they're going to have to take... Yeah, they're going to have to take an L here. If they don't swing the little 1/1s. Trample goes through to 8. Okay. Let's see what they get. This is a lot. Because the 4 power, I mean, what do they got here? I saw a Kamano there. What is it? A Play with Fire? Alright. These Phoenix keep coming back, though. As long as these Phoenixes keep coming back, I mean, I know that's tapped, but it's a lot of... It's just a lot of power there, so... Darkslick Shores, obviously not very good here. Man, this is like a grindy matchup. What's the move? Do we just pass, or do we want to go for the Celestus? I don't know. We do have the Malcolm. I'm starting to get a little nervous, though. Play with Fire. Okay. 7. Oof. Alright, take action. Celestus to do that. And now that we have the March of Wretched Sorrow, I think we have enough firepower to put this on ice. That's exactly what we needed to kind of just switch this around. Okay, now we're good. Let's count. Oh, and now, oh, I think the game's over. I think we're gonna stabilize this board. Absolutely. Oof, that feels good. That feels good. And yeah, let's go ahead for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. March of Wretched Sorrow. X equals 4. Ba-bang, ba-boom. Gain that 4 delicious life. 16 to 12. And now, oh, now we even got the Graveyard Trespasser. I think this game is absolutely over. Let's go and swing in with our Phoenix. Arise, my Phoenix. Let's go. And now the Graveyard Trespasser, it is nighttime. So we're going to exile 2 of their cards. More life gain. And I'm going to go in for Malcolm on my turn instead of flash it in on their turn because I want it to go daytime. And God, we could go for Manual Celestus here, but let's just wait. Yeah, I think the game's absolutely over, though. How sick, man. Sunstreak Phoenix. This card is not a meme. They give us a good game. This is a really good game, man. Good game, Jibby. Good game. Uncreated Cupid. Hello, hello. What a name here. Uncreated Cupid. Okay, so, oh, that's actually kind of a grosser hand than I thought. Let's not go for the Springs. Turn 1 cutdown's unlikely versus, like, Dimir anyway. So, let's go in for the Shipwreck Marsh so that I can get a blue source down for turn 2 for our lovely Malcolm. Or Negate. I guess we don't know. We can flash it in anyway. Let's see what you got, Cupid. Is this going to be Dimir? Collector's Vault. Okay, so this is definitely going to be some reanimation combos, some stuff with, I'm assuming, Reenact the Crime, which is a fun deck. But as long as we have a Negate, I mean, I think we're pretty good. This deck is really fun, but it is easily broken, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and break their will and their spirit. Malcolm come out to play. Oh, and a cut down. So rude. So rude. That's okay. Ooh, a Decadent Dragon is actually really nice for turn 3. So let's go ahead and do this. Get the Decadent Dragon going. Maybe we can kind of seal what they have going on. Collector's Vault, they're going to want to do... ooh, consider. I would thought they'd go for just like the Collector's Vault stuff, right? Okay, they didn't create a treasure token. They'd rather consider. Okay, consider the following. Let's see what you got here, Decadent Dragon. Let's go ahead and take it. Let's steal that. You don't need that. You don't need the stuff on your deck here. Let's go ahead and take it from you. Unless you want to be cute here. I thought they would have done this last turn, but nevertheless, they do this now. Oh, and there's the Reenact the Crime. They even have the beautiful art on it, too, so that's nice. But let's go ahead and just use their land while we can. Plus, I do want to see if I can maybe get into enough blue for Reenact the Crime, because I would like to cast it. Because if I can go for Reenact the Crime, and then, like, you know what I'm saying, you kind of already know how they wield their turn. If I can Reenact the Crime, what they've discarded, I mean, we're looking pretty good. So I think we have their Kryptonite. We've got Negate and a Reenact the Crime to kind of disrupt them. Liliana's actually really pesky.
When I win.
Actually, really pesky. How are we going to get around this?
Off you go.
Ooh, cut downs. These cut downs are not looking super great here, but I think that, I mean, again, when you're facing aggro, you kind of have to. So I'm going to go for the Sunstreak Phoenix here. If they have spot removal, it just is what it is. This is playing with fire a little bit because if they have the Reenact the Crime on themselves, I'm just betting on them that they don't. I mean, if they have Reenact the Crime and like an Atraxa, I think we're kind of screwed here because they should have enough. With yeah, if they use Collector's Vault again, they can discard and get 4 blue sources. Yeah. Oh God, here they go. Well, they didn't discard Atraxa, so we're good immediately. So I'm assuming Atraxa is usually the number one thing here. They get rid of our Phoenix, which is super mean, but we can get the Phoenix back. Okay. So the Ancient One, not the end of the world. I mean, all things considered, that could have been a lot worse, especially because I know this deck is capable of some pretty crazy moves. I think we're just gonna have to pass. I mean, obviously with the nighttime, we're gonna get the Phoenix. And let's do this. I want to make sure, I want to make sure that we have 4 blue sources for the Reenact the Crime. See what you discard here. Alright, so can't really do anything with that. Let's see if they want to get cute here. So the Ancient One, they have to be careful here. They have to be careful, because I have Reenact the Crime. I have your deck, buddy. Draw a card, discard a card, and then you mill... Whatever enters the battlefield, I can Reenact the Crime this way. So what is that? An undercover operative dude or whatever the heck? Alright, nothing too crazy in there. But now I can Reenact the Crime. So undercover operative. That just went into the graveyard this turn. Okay. Swing in. I think we're going to do this, right? I can't negate, cut down. None of this crap makes any sense. We're definitely looking to reenact the crime. So I don't know if I don't have enough cards in my graveyard. So maybe I just reenact this onto a Phoenix. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be a Phoenix. And it comes in with a shield counter. If I control that creature. So let's do this. This is a lot better. Yeah. And then we just go chump, and then the shield takes care of it. So, alright, that was, I mean, I can honestly say that is definitely a pretty quirky thing here. And now we're looking good. Now we got 2 Phoenix. Scholar. These cutdowns are so dead, but that's okay. We can clean them up with Scholar. So let's swing in with our Phoenix here. Kill Liliana. Bang, bang. I think we can outrace him here. Let's go for the Scholar. We're definitely getting rid of this cutdown. These cutdowns don't do anything. Graveyard Trespasser can kind of get rid of some other stuff here. And the Negate, no, we're not going for Trespasser. Let's go for Restless Reef. I'm not going for Trespasser here. We got to hold Negate. This deck wants to reenact the crime. They want to use the Grixis command, not Grixis command, but the other Grix card that they want to reanimate. They want to reanimate is what they want to do. So, ooh, there's a reenact the crime. Virtue of Persistence. Well, I guess that's still pretty good. That's definitely going to be negate worthy. So, there we go. Negate for the win, baby. Mikey G the Kid. Hello, Mikey. How we doing? We're gonna have to mulligan this. This says no blue, no deal. All right. This is a little better. I guess we'll get rid of the swamp, sure. Well, actually, maybe the underground river here, just because I don't know if we're going against aggro. We might want to not have the pain lands, so. All right, Mikey G, what you got? What you got? Tranquil Cove. Okay, assuming some sort of like Azorius control or something like that, or maybe even Esper, but we'll see. Let's go and drop our Underdog. Underdog is the perfect card versus Esper or Azorius control, just because it's so persistent and just comes back and back and back and back. Virtuoso. Okay, so I stand corrected. Holy crap. Virtuoso. Fortunately, we're going to get down to Celestus and then just go for a cut down. So we're absolutely phenomenal there. Yeah, goodbye. But as long as you can get rid of these Virtuosos, you can usually just kind of cut them apart. They really need... I feel like this deck needs... Well, there you go. I was going to say, I feel like they need a Virtuoso to, like, win. But, I mean, they got another one, so now we're in trouble. Alright, let's see what we got here. Another Scholar. I think we'll put the Scholar away. I do like it, but we don't have any discard fodder because the Graveyard Trespasser does not work in this case. So let's go ahead and just swing in. I don't really want to just sit here like a lame duck and just block. So let's go for the Graveyard Trespasser. Get rid of their other Virtuoso. They could have, oh, the name escapes me at the moment. I've never really played the deck, but played against it. The Haughty Djinn deck, Recommission. Is that what it is? Is it Recommission? It's literally just the one drop that like brings stuff back, which I think they do run. You see it more with like the Monk and the Haughty Djinn deck, but if you know what it is, you know what it is. All right, man, this is tough though, because the Virtuoso can get out of hand really, really quick. If you've never played Virtuoso, they usually pump this thing to the high heavens, and that appears like what they're going to do now. Man, do I block? There's no way. I'm not. You know what? I don't think we can. Yep, nope. Nope, I ain't doing it. Ain't doing it. Go ahead, pump it up. This gets scary. I mean, there's. Oh wow, Prosperous Thief. Okay. Well, Prosperous Thief. I guess maybe I should have blocked if that was their plan to ninjutsu. I mean, I guess we just let them have ninjutsu, and then they play Virtuoso. Okay. Man, this is close. I think we're just gonna. I think we might just want to race. 18 life is nothing to sneeze at. We do have a Scholar. We do have a Scholar to eat with the Trespasser, which I will do. I don't have any reanimation shenanigans. Don't really care about that so much. 13, 19, and you know what? If they want to go down to what 7 here, if they take this, I mean that's not nothing. If they do have like a treasure token, we can also go for the Soaring City if they want to pump up the Virtuoso. Okay. And let's not play anything. Let's go ahead and make the Graveyard Trespasser. Let's go nighttime. Oh, woo! Let's go. Let's go. Celestus will take the action. Let's get rid of you. Caca. Yucky. Yucky Spire. We don't need tap lands. All right, but now we're wide open. So we're at 20 life. I'm telling you, I've played against Virtuoso enough. I know that the Virtuoso can get absolutely nuts. So I am a little nervous here. Revelation of Power. Okay, so there's Connive number 1. I think we're going to do this Soaring City. Let's go in for this. If they have... Their priority is to protect the board always. That's how they win. So let's go ahead and do this before they can Connive, and hopefully they don't have a protection. They do. Unfortunately, they do. It is what it is. Okay. So, getting a little nervous now. Lauren's Escape. Hexproof and Indestructible. That'll do the trick. So our Soaring City is Garbagiano. Okay. Oh, man. Let's see if they can connive for a +1/+1. So that's up to a 3/3, then a 5/5, and I think it has lifelink now too. Yeah. Oh my god. Indestructible, hexproof, flying, lifelink, etc., etc., etc. Okay. So that's 10 damage with the Virtuoso alone. I mean, oh, what is Flare Faith? Connive. Are they going to connive? That's a land. That's an 8/8. Okay, I was about to say, if they connived, we would have lost. Because I'm doing the math. That's double strike, and we survive by 1. Oh my god. Okay, so the Celestus is going to go off. I'm a little nervous. Decadent Dragon or the Steamcore Scholar? Okay, at this point, I think we just... The Decadent Dragon... They're not running removal, so I think we're just going to get rid of the Decadent Dragon. The Scholar is going to have to get used to, like, maybe top deck into some removal, because we have to find a way to get rid of this board. I would prefer a Path of Peril or something. Let's go for the Scholar. Even a cut down isn't that good. Oh, there's the Path of Peril. Oh, we're just 1 mana short from being able to get rid of this, though. Let's get rid of the Phoenix. Obviously, that's the best thing that we can do here. And do we want to keep this a cycle, or do we want to get it down? Guess it doesn't really matter. We'll get it. Does it really matter? I guess we'll just put it down. All that matters is if we can chump block this Virtuoso, if they can give it flying. But we have to block now. I mean, we have chump blockers for days. I just don't know if they've got like action. What is this one? Connive, Blessed. What's this called? It's been a hot second since I've seen this kind of deck here. Blessed Defiance. You know, it's just lifelink. So I don't love the lifelink, but we don't really care about the life at this point. We just want to stabilize the board. We have Path of Peril. Nope. All right. Well, I mean, I think they either have something that... Oh, they have Trample. Yeah, they don't have Trample. Come on. They don't have Trample in white and blue. Come on, get real. Xander's Lounge. Don't love that. I think we're just going to have to waste no time at all. Let's just go for the Path of Peril here, man. We get it. Feels good. As long as the Virtuoso is gone, that's all I'm really worried about. And I guess we can swing it with at least you. Should we swing with the Trespasser? I guess so. Wait, well, maybe... Hold on. That might have been a little bit too risky. Ooh, I'm having buyer's remorse on the swing here with the Trespasser, because if they have just like any sort of like removal on the Scholar, they can swing in for lethal now, and I can't really do anything about it because I can't go for the Celestus. Oh yeah, this is actually kind of rough. Yeah, because I can't manually activate the Celestus. I thought that was kind of my plan here. Ooh, that could be problematic. Hopefully they do not have any sort of removal for the Scholar, because that's just game. We got bailed out. We got bailed out of that over-aggressive on the Trespasser. There's another Trespasser, and now the Sunstreak Phoenix is coming back, baby. Come back, my beautiful Phoenix. And now the Celestus. Now we're looking beautiful. All right, get rid of you. And a cut down. Looking... Oh, we're looking beautiful. Cut down, no counter magic, and a Graveyard Trespasser. Nighttime. Get rid of 2 things. Get rid of you. There's a... yeah, you. There you go. So there's an Errant Street Dancer in here, which is really interesting. So another Graveyard Glutton. I'm going to go into my own graveyard, and we're going to get rid of you. I think we will get rid of the Underdog. I just want life. It does kind of suck that, you know, the Underdog's kind of fun, but looking good. Celestus goes off. More life gain. March of Wretched Sorrow, whatever. Woo! The Sunstreak... Well, I don't want to be too cocky yet. I think so, just considering how this deck plays, but I think we're looking pretty good. Spiritual Augury. Well, they're still digging. They're still digging. everything. It has worked really well. And let's go and give him a good game. Wow, really good. Excravazol, hello, hello. How you doing here? I don't know how to say your name, but I'm gonna try. All right, Excravazol, how you doing? Warden of the Inner Sky, no problem. As long as we have Path of Peril, we have a path to victory, so that's okay. I think I'd rather go for Malcolm. Yeah, we'll just stay put here for now. As long as we have a Path of Peril, we're looking absolutely glorious. So there's a Warden of the Inner Sky, looking good, looking good. Wow, another Warden of the Inner Sky. That's going to look phenomenal. You know what? I'm thinking about flashing in the Malcolm here, just so that I can try to guarantee another land drop here. Yeah, it's fine. We'll go with Let's Just Scry. That's no problem. We got the Path of Peril. Yeah, it seems a little counterintuitive because Malcolm does get swept up by the Path of Peril, but I will have to make sure that I get my land drop here. So there we go. Haunted Ridge and looking phenomenal. What do we want to get rid of? So just get rid of the Trespasser. Trespasser's not that great in this matchup. At least I don't believe so. I could go for the Steamcore Scholar to get a little greedier, or I could just go for the Path of Peril now. The thing is, though, if they have a Knight, we can make disappear it, and I think that's kind of backbreaking to them, so I think we'll do that. Yeah, that's right, baby. We're getting a little greedy. That was a little... We could have just Path of Peril right here and there, so we are definitely getting greedy. Okay. They gotta know that we have some sort of, like, you know, interaction here. It's fine. It appears they do not have the Knight unless... Oh, okay, well, unless they go for Gleeful Demolition in the Knight. So there's another thing. They can go for the Scry, but like I said, I don't really care, though. As long as we have this Path of Peril, we're looking beautiful. Yep, do your thing. Do your thing, Boros Convoke. Do your thing. Frontliner, sure. Alright, so that goes away. We don't have to worry about the frontliner. And then we just take 4 damage. All things considered, you know what? Maybe I just March of Wretched Sorrow here. This seems maybe a little bit too aggressive, but this Graveyard Trespasser, I don't think it's really that necessary. And that might have been a little too aggressive. I understand that. But as long as we can just like hold off the damage, I think that's pretty good. So now I think we just swing with Malcolm. Dreams of Steel and Oil. Ooh, Dreams of Steel and Oil is good. Of course, the Phoenix is always the first thing to go. We always can bring back the Phoenix later. And now I think we... Man, I think we're just going to Path of Peril. Like I said, that March of Wretched Sorrow, we're at 23 life because of it. Was that the right move? I don't know. Maybe? Imidane's Recruiter. Okay, so not really the best thing here. But yeah, now back down to 20. I don't know. I think you could make the case that was maybe a little too cute. Let's go in for the Steamcore Scholar here. Ooh, Siphon Insight. The Siphon Insight's always good. Decadent Dragon and the Siphon Insight. Being able to just like steal stuff is so nice. Well, we did get a little cocky there. We could have gone for Dreams of Steel and Oil if they do have like a Knight or something. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so a Sanguine Evangelist. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely could have taken care of it, but now... Well, maybe we should have just Dreams of Steel and Oil that thing. Okay. Well, I guess we might as well just do it now than later. Ooh, Imidane's... Oh. Why is it... Oh. Why is it showing the graveyard? Okay, I was going to say, like, oh, that was kind of weird, actually, but... That was kind of trippy. I thought they would just kind of show me the Imidanes in their hand, and then I could choose the graveyard. Maybe I don't know how the card works. Oh, well. It's gone. That's all we have to know about. Alright, so the Sanguine Evangelist, obviously... Don't really care, though. I mean, they give a Battle Cry, which is not great. But I don't think they're going to swing in. Yeah, there's no... I don't think they're really going to. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for them to. Man, maybe we just main phase this? Just see what we can snag? I mean, I don't think there's really hurting anything. Worst case, we get something... I guess we'll just take the Epic here, but it doesn't really matter that much. Well, I mean, we swing in. Actually, this is actually really good. As long as we have something with 1 toughness, 1 power, we're good. And we get the... I keep forgetting that the Decadent Dragon is basically a baby Goldspan Dragon. And then we get a treasure token. Because now we can still hold up Make Disappear as well. And this Epic here is going to be a big problem. Oh, Human. Now they have Cavern of Souls here, so that's a little bit worrisome. I don't think they want to... Oh, they are, really. Okay, they're swinging in with your Evangelist. That's okay. As long as we can get rid of this Evangelist, I mean, they're going to have a tough time kind of reestablishing the board here. So at this point, the Make Disappear, especially with their Cavern of Souls, not looking good. Let's try something else here. Down to 14. Another little bat. That's okay. Forge. Okay, Forge is good. Forge is pretty good. Let's go for the Forge here. And, you know, actually, we can get another Decadent Dragon. At this point, I'm not really looking to steal their stuff. Because now, with our Decadent Dragon, we have some good stuff here. Boom, boom. I'm just going to hardcast the Decadent Dragon. This puts lethal in the air. I mean, what could they really have? Even if they do have a Knight, they have an Midrange Recruiter, they're not going to be able to put enough damage on the board. No, I think they're cooked. The only thing I'm a little worried about would be the case. Ooh, oh, just a Knight. Okay, the Knight's not that big of a deal. But they can still have that case card that deals damage equal to the number of creatures they have, which would be kind of problematic if they hit the Decadent Dragon this way. Investigate, and they put the Lunarch Veteran second, which is a big oopsie, and it does not appear it's going to matter here. Yeah, Outrageous Robbery, but yeah, GG's. Slayer of the Pee-Pee. Please do not slay my Pee-Pee. Alright, that's a little intimidating. I think we'll go in for the Haunted Ridge, and why am I doing this over the Restless Spire? That's a good question. I think I'm just kind of clicking buttons. Sometimes with all these fancy lands and all the alternative artwork, sometimes I just kind of don't see them very well. But nevertheless, it all works out. Make Disappear. Looking good here. I think we'll go for the Shipwreck Marsh. Yeah, let's go for the Steam. I mean, this Scholar is really putting in work. Again, it doesn't do like anything super crazy here, but the Siphon Insight, always nice. Having to get some value from our discards, looks very nice. Flame Breather. So they're really committed to this Flame Breather. Well, we're committed to... I think we're looking good here. Let's go in for the cut down. Looking good, looking good. Swing on in. And now I'm going to go for either the Decadent Dragon or the Siphon Insight. Most likely the Decadent Dragon. If they're running red, we already have red. Because what you'll notice for the Siphon Insight... Oh, Mechanized Warfare. Not much we can do about that. What you'll notice with the Siphon Insight is that they have... And then, oh, that's going to kill us, right? Okay. That's what it is. Mechanized Warfare. So for the Siphon Insight, we can cast in the mana as if it was any color. For Decadent Dragon, we can't. But because it's red, we can naturally cast it, so we don't care. What do we do here? Let's get them this Restless Spire. That probably should have came down turn 1, but it is what it is. Let's just go for the Decadent Dragon. Why not? Why not? Big Fat Dragon. Here you go. Ren's Resolve. That's okay. This is it. Okay, well, technically this is it. Okay, come on in. Gonna hurt my Decadent Dragon? Oh no, Richard was saying, how do you gonna deal 4 damage? That seems kind of high. Be like a Lava Coil or something? Just kidding. Just kidding. I remember good old Lava Coil. I guess we'll go ahead and just make use of the land we stole for a mountain. Chandra is looking okay here. Hello, Chandra.
Go ahead. Fight me as hard as you can. I'm real
and I guess the herb... Well, hold on. Why is it doing this? Why is Auto Tapper doing this? Let's do this, I guess, for red. And now go for... So I want to keep up 1 black source open for March of Wretched Sorrow. It is a little weird, but it could matter, especially with this treasure token. I guess it didn't matter because of the treasure token, but... I'd rather be safe than sorry. So yeah, with the treasure token, I guess it really didn't matter. Well, auto tap. Ooh, burn down the house. It's 5. I mean, that's gonna clear us. Okay, not a big deal though.
Party's over.
There's our Sunstreak Phoenix. Absolutely love this thing. I'm a big fan, man. Bang. Does go daytime. And Urabrask Forge. That Urabrask Forge is going to start doing some gnarly damage here. And now that we have March of Wretched Sorrow, 2 of them. Let's see if they want to do anything here. The only problem here is we're going to have to use it. Virtue of Courage. That's fine. We're going to have to use this on the Etching because what the problem is that the Etching exiles our Phoenix. So I don't want my Phoenix exiled. I want it nice and safe. Down to 3, 16, 16 to 10, and we're looking good here, man. Let's drop the Graveyard Trespasser. You gotta love gaining life versus mono red. Absolutely love it. You know what? We could go for the Restless Spire. Nah, that's a little too aggressive. Well, hold on. You know what? I kind of miss lethal there. I miss lethal there. The Restless Spire can actually, down to 2. Yeah, I miss lethal there. Oops. Oopsie doopsies, but that's okay, whatever. Hopefully it won't matter, but they do have the Courage and the Warfare up, so maybe, I mean... Ooh, missing lethal there is pretty bad. March for the fire, okay. Deal 3, and now they can dig... Ooh, this is actually close. Worst case scenario, I can March of Wretched Sorrow, my own creature, for 3. And the Festivities can deal 2 damage to the Phoenix. Okay. I am halfway tempted to just March of Wretched Sorrow the Phoenix, because it's going to die anyway. But ultimately, I think I'm going to lean towards no. 12 life. Thermal Alchemist, okay. Fine. I think we're looking okay. I mean, Thermal Alchemist has summoning sickness, so whatever. I think with that... Oh, and another thermal... Yeah, now we're looking good, because now we're not threatened. Here, let's go for the March of Wretched Sorrow. Go X equals 3, kill this, and I think we're good. They're tapped out. We're going to go in for the Restless Spire, and that's going to be a good game. So let's go ahead and finish this off. We should have finished this off with the Restless Spire the last turn, but now that we have this, the Urabrask Forge, Graveyard Trespasser, it is lights out. Mono red goes down, and you love to see it. Phaedrus, hello, hello. Phaedrus sounds pretty cool. I don't know what to expect. Sounds kind of mystical, kind of intimidating, so we'll see. White, okay. Well, I'm going to go for... I guess we'll just go for the Shipwreck Marsh. Doesn't really matter. I don't want to waste my Soaring City if I don't have to. Path of Peril. Alright, looking pretty good. Well, if you're not going to play anything, I guess I will. I'm going to go for the Graveyard Trespasser, only because I don't really know what we're playing, A. And if you want... Are you really going to spot... Okay, I was about to say, well, the whole reason we're doing this is because you have to discard, so we take a 2 for 1. And get a clue token, so that's potentially a 3 for 1. That cannot be a good move for you, but... Hey, I'll take it. And now it goes nighttime, so... Looking pretty good here, man. Let's just go for the Urabrask Forge. I think they're going to have a tough time with this. I know it's not very mana efficient, but whatever. Yeah, interesting that they're running Faithful Absence. Most people run Get Lost nowadays. Maybe they know something that we don't. This seems to be, what, Boros Control? Like, what is this? I guess I was right. Hey, Phaedrus, that is a mystical name. I guess, I'll remember you, Phaedrus. I have tried Boros Control a few times. I think it's fine. It's not terrible. I just think that, like, Azorius Control is, like, strictly better, unfortunately. Oh, okay, okay, Phaedrus, you are there. Alright, let's go and swing in. Boom! Alright, looking good. Now what do I want to do? Do I just end the turn? I mean, we could start stealing their stuff with Decadent Dragon, or I could just go in for the Steamcore Scholar. So, yeah, I think we'll do this. I think Path of Peril is not looking super good here. If this is not true blue... So they're running Get Lost and Faithful Absence. Interesting. Well, I guess we might as well just get rid of the Insight. Siphon Insight is... We have so much fodder for the Steamcore Scholar. Love that. Yeah. I'm going to use this map token. Yes, I am very, very aware that we just get rid of it, but that's okay. We just have to essentially scry. Well, I guess... Nice, yeah. Restless Bivouac, really, this deck is playing very, very strange, so I guess they're just going to get their damage in while they can. That kind of sucks, though. I did not leave any mana open for cut down, which definitely should have. Hindsight's 20/20, though. Ah, man, do I just want to drop down this Decadent Dragon? I think I kind of do. Map token. Because with this Urabrask Forge, there's no way... Oh, yeah, let's put that in the graveyard. Always want to put that into the graveyard. But yeah, with this Urabrask Forge, there's no way they can outspeed us with like the Restless Bivouac, so that kind of threw me for a loop there. I am a little nervous about a Farewell, though. Obviously, the Farewell seems to be definitely within the range. Temporary a lockdown. Yeah, so this, I mean, Boros control. Phyrexian Dragon Engine, okay. I mean, we can just cut that down. Yeah, let's cut this down, because this thing has double strike, and it kind of just gets over the Urabrask Forge like that. So, I think we should just kind of cut this down so Urabrask Forge can swing in, push a little bit more damage. I'm trying to think here, do I have a lift for lethal? Cut down with the Restless Reef and Urabrask Forge is just off of lethal, which sucks. Yeah, cut down. We could go for the Reef. And the Forge, yeah, we're just one off. That sucks. But I guess now that we can't go for the Restless Reef, let's just go for the Underdog so that we can get our damage in. So yeah, unless my math is incorrect, this takes them down to 2, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, I just want to make sure that math is for attackers sometimes. But yeah, if we went for the Reef, they'd still get level 1, so. Alright, and a Negate. Oh, baby, and a Negate. Even if they do have the dreaded Farewell that I was afraid of. Yeah, we're good. Even if they drop Farewell, trying to get rid of the graveyard with Tenacious Underdog, we do not care. Dragon Engine, do your worst. I think we're in the driver's seat now. That was what, Natali's favor? This is an interesting deck. I have no idea what the hell is going on here. Yeah, it's 4 damage. Unless they have some crazy pump spell I'm not aware of. This is looking good. Even if they did have a crazy pump spell, we just have Negate, so. Get lost? Well, let's go ahead and Negate, and yes, this is definitely looking good here. Negate, and I see if they... nope, no concession. That is okay. We will gladly take it. Let's not be too cocky here. Let's just go ahead and take it, man. Yeah, GG's. Tiger tier, hello, hello. Well, I mean, I guess we're playing some mono black today. I swear this is a Grixis deck. Hello, Mr. Dragon. Alright, let's see what we got here. See what we got here. Human, alright. Human and the Novice Inspector. Interesting. Well, if they want to go wide, of course, that's why we run Path of Peril. But hopefully we can get into land 3 and we'll be all good to go. See what you got here. Ooh, they just use the clue token on their own turn. It's a little weird. Why? What's the upside in using the clue token on your own turn to tap out? I mean, I guess they're... interesting. Not that it's like a big deal, but like number 130 in all of Mythic, it is a little strange. But nevertheless, let's go for our Scholar, see if we can kind of get something going here. And make disappear, well, I guess it's going to have to be make disappear because they have Cavern of Souls. But I don't know, maybe a March of Wretched Sorrow is not very good here. There is a world. Wait, hold on, is that... I'm trying to think. I think... I'm not thinking, that's kind of the problem. Okay, now that I have double Cavern of Souls, we should have got rid of the make disappear. That was a lot of mental gymnastics for no reason, so... okay, either way. Let's go ahead and block out our damage here. That's pretty dumb. Sometimes we do dumb things. Yeah, I guess we'll just drop the Graveyard Trespasser, get rid of that icky Imidane's Recruiter, gain some life, and be okay. So now we have this March of Wretched Sorrow that I didn't get rid of, but yeah, that made the double Cavern of Souls really put that make disappear move on the obvious rocks. I guess that's not why. Ooh, Resolute Reinforcements, okay. Well, don't think they can really do anything here, especially if they don't have. I'm trying to think here. What do they have? The case. Because they have 3. There it is. The case of the Gateway Express. Okay, let's not jump. We go for much richer start. Let's not jump first. Because we can make this X equals 2 and just kill something. We can do that. So okay, we're good. Like I said, let's not jump. Let's make them commit to the ward first. So yeah, let's do this. Discard your card, my friend. Once you discard your card, then we can go for March of Wretched Sorrow. And I think it is going to be worth to do it, just to save our Graveyard Trespasser here. So let's do this, X equals 2. Now let's do the little trick here, because we actually don't even need both perils. Bang! And now we're just doing 2 damage. Oh, that feels good. That feels phenomenal. What's the play now? I guess we'll just go for the Forge. This does feel a little awkward, but I don't know. I guess we're kind of racing. I guess so. Unless they have another Imidane's Recruiter, they're not going to really be able to push the pace and go in for the case of the whatever the heck. Gateway Express. So I guess just the Imidanes would be what I don't want to see. Because even a Knight we can kind of deal with. Oh, well, I was going to say, okay, well, Sakin's in. That's kind of a hard thing to kind of pinpoint. Because now they are going to go for the case, but... it's fine. We still have the gate. Oh, and actually, technically, Sakin's in is not a spell, so it does go nighttime. And now we can go in for Path of Peril, and that is beautiful. Ooh-wee. Looking good here, man. Graveyard Glutton's still a menace. I miss Graveyard Glutton. Obviously, if you've been watching my channel, you know that I've been playing a lot of Alchemy. So, Graveyard Glutton, very, very nice to see back in Standard here. Let's go and give him, let's wait before I give him a good game. Yeah, let's not give him it yet. They have to make disappear, but they've got a bazillion catalysts. Oh my god, no way. We get to actually use Make Disappear because this is not a human. Let's give him a good game now. Oh man, yeah, actually that Make Disappear ended up being useful because that is technically a sorcery. So we're good to go, yeah, that's a sorcery. Looking good, absolute domination. I love beating up Boros Convoke. Absolutely love it.